Haute and Wholy on YouTube. Mwah.
Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. Colossians 3:23-24. I think so oftentimes it's easy to get caught up in doing certain things for the aesthetic and for the look, but at the end of the day, I think it's really important that we understand who we are working for as believers and to not lose heart in any capacity and to really ensure that we are being diligent and doing everything for God. And no matter how mundane it may seem or how silly you may feel doing certain things, like I, for one, would have never thought that I would have been having this channel, vlogging my life or whatever. And I just tell myself, hey, this is all according to the glory of God. And no matter what it is that I'm doing, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing it in excellence and that the fruit of what I'm producing is going to glorify God in some sort of way. And that's why I have this channel. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
I stopped by Sephora and I picked up only 2 items, which is the new Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 59, which smells so good. I mean, don't they all smell good? They're amazing. And you guys, if you don't know, you're going to quickly learn. I am the fragrance queen. I would show you my perfume collection right now, but I don't want to because it's not organized in the way that I want. And I'm a little bit of a stickler for that. And I just would rather not show it when it's not in the order that I want, even though they are all put together pretty nicely. But I'm running out of storage. Honestly, I already have maxed out of storage. And then I just picked up this. This is my number one go-to scent from Sol de Janeiro would have to be the Cheirosa 40. That is my number one favorite pick. And then it would probably be, of course, the original, which is Cheirosa 62. And then I'm going to go with the 59. I thought that the pink one, which I don't know what number that one is, I thought that one was my favorite one because it has like that baccarat type of note. But I have to say, I think I like this one more than I like the pink one. I'm just going to put that out there. And also, since we are on the subject, I picked up some gloves because you're also going to learn the fact that I like, when you guys see me do my makeup, I like to do everything with gloves. When I get out the shower, I like to use gloves to lotion my body. I like to use gloves for pretty much everything. I don't know where this affinity for gloves came from, but it just naturally happened where it actually started, brief story, it actually started because I was eating fast food one day and I really don't like the way fast food smells, even though I was eating it. And also I didn't want it to be, the smell to be on my hands because I find that the smell lingers. And I've always had this weird thing where I don't like smells on my hands, especially like food and things like that. So I started eating with gloves. And then it turned into, if I'm going to eat with gloves, why don't I do other things with gloves? Like, why don't I lotion my skin with gloves? Like, I don't know why it just sort of morphed into that. And then growing up, my mom would always tell me, make sure you wash your hands after you lotion your feet because you never want to shake someone's hand and they just got done lotioning their feet. And growing up, I'm like, no, I just got out the shower. That's so stupid. Like, my feet are clean. But now it's obviously a habit. And sometimes if I'm rushing, I will literally just take the gloves off after I'm done washing my feet, and then after I'm done lotioning my feet, and I could just move on with my task. But because I'm so trained to always wash my hands, even with gloves on, majority of the time I will wash my gloves after lotioning my feet still. Or if I'm in an extra rush, I will take off the gloves and then I'll put on new ones and I will do my makeup with the gloves on. And with the makeup and me using gloves, I just figured, okay, like if I'm getting dressed and things like that, you know how you get makeup on your hand and things like that? I figured, to avoid that, I could just use gloves when I'm applying my makeup and then literally throw them in the garbage and take them off. So yeah, also washing my hair. Whenever I wash my hair by myself, I would literally use gloves whenever I washed my own hair. I don't wash my hair by myself anymore because I go get the Dominican blowout, but yeah. So I just figured that was a nice fun fact for you guys to learn about me that you are definitely going to be seeing. So if you guys see me with my pink gloves on and you see me doing my makeup, I just wanted to give a disclaimer of that is why. I just happen to always do that. And then also I get Russian manicures. I've been doing that for about 5 years now. So my nail lady, she's like a nail tech. She's top of the line, like it's definitely top of the line prices, I will tell you that. But she's so great at doing nails. And so I like my nails to be sharp, very square and sharp. I don't like any oval shapes, any pointy nails. I don't like squoval nails. Like I like crisp, clean, sharp edge square nails. And it's a very difficult shape to somehow obtain with traditional nail salons in my experience. And until I met my nail tech, like she always gets it right every time. And so to preserve my nails a little bit longer and preserve that shape, because you know, after a while it kind of gets dull, I literally would put on gloves as well to help preserve that shape and make the shape last a little bit longer to keep that sharpness. So that's just a fun fact. Okay guys, I'm actually super comfy in this giant like thing that I've been pretty much wearing all day long. I actually came back home from running some errands and proceeded to put this on with some really comfy pajama pants. I don't know about you guys, but like sometimes I like to wear these really long flowy like dresses that I actually ended up getting on accident. But anyways, I am super comfy in what I have on. If you're wondering why I have on a hood, it's comfy. Needless to say, you saw me set up this tripod. I set up this tripod with the intention of it holding my camera. Now, this is a very specific camera, so obviously the regular type of tripod isn't really gonna cut it, unless I figure out something, which I don't even know. And with the kit that I got with my camera, it comes with its own tripod. So it looks like this. As you can see, it's very tiny, you know, which is fine. And then it comes with 2 battery ports that you can charge. I charge them literally every day. This one is the tiny one, and then it comes with one that is a little bit taller. So this one looks like this, and then it comes with one that's like this high. So it gives you 2 different options of what platform to set your tripod on, and they screw to the bottom of the battery. So you can charge your camera at the same time while also putting it on the tripod stand. Brilliant, right? With the exception of the fact that clearly on this tripod, even though this isn't necessarily tall within itself, it's a lot taller than this one is that it came with. So this is really good for handheld stuff, or if you just want to put it on top of like a hard surface countertop. However, it's not good when I'm trying to set up different shots and things like that. And because I like this camera so much, no, I do not want to go use my other cameras that I have that I've had for a long time that I still barely know how to use because I just don't really enjoy it. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not at that stage yet where I want to set that up. So I want to keep everything on here because it's simple, it's concise, it helps my brain right now. But I am a little disappointed because even though I'm currently recording on this, it is not necessarily the best. I can instantly tell that I bought, there, for one, is not a tripod that's even made for this camera specifically. And clearly the one that I purchased, which I'm currently using, it's also the wrong one. This is actually, mine is the newest edition of the camera version, and it turns out, it seems like this is made for the first edition of this camera model, which means that it was actually a struggle to fit it inside of the the holder. It was a struggle. Like even right now, it's not really fitting inside of the holder, but honestly, this is as good as it's going to get for me right now. So instead of returning it, I actually am going to keep it because I've literally Googled a tripod for this camera and I could not find anything except for one result, which was on Amazon. And at the same time, what I think is cool about this tripod is that you can also set up your phone directly next to it. So you can have two options of where you want, of how you want to film at the same time. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I am going to keep it. It is what it is. Okay, I just wanted to give a quick update. I will be actually returning this thing. So I'm gonna go dig it out of the trash, the box, because I actually had a standalone tripod that connected to one of my ring lights that I used to use, and I never was able to balance the ring light onto the tripod because the screw-on portion was so skinny. Turns out it is perfect for this camera and also the little battery attachment that I showed you guys before. And so all I did was screw on the battery attachment to the tripod instead of screwing on the tripod attachment that comes with the camera. And guys, I didn't even have to buy that. This is so much easier. And I was actually struggling because I said that that one didn't fit. I was actually struggling to get it to balance. It kept leaning to one side more than the other because of the fact that it actually didn't fit. So there was that. Hey guys, have to say, it's so encouraging when you get random messages from your friend. One of my friends just texted me and she was just telling that she is so excited for my faith-based content and how it's giving her life. And you just never know when just give someone like a compliment and you're encouraging to them, and you never know how it's actually going to bless them. And it just means so much to me. And she was just saying how aligned she can see that it is, and I absolutely agree. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful for this channel and for God blessing this channel and for his favor and his mercy. And I'm so thankful. And so yeah, I feel like I'm at peace. And that's the presence of Jesus, that you just feel like you have peace in the midst of the storm. You may not even be where you want to be yet, but you still just have the peace that surpasses all understanding, and it makes me really happy. Right now, I'm heading downstairs into the service because I am in charge of the live stream stuff for my dad. So I set that up. I'm gonna kind of show you guys. It's like a small corner where I'm just on the computer monitoring everything. And we just got headsets, which is in my ear right now. And so that anytime it's supposed to end, I'm supposed to know in my ear. This was just implemented today. So that's what I'm doing.